Everybody, here we go. This is a serious game with Uncharted Waters for the Super Nintendo. This is part 7, where we actually are still trying to advance the rank in order to get to game completion, and our current search remains at trying to find Ali from Turkey, who is causing havoc. I had looked down near Algiers for the location of Ali, but it looks like he's actually even farther southeast than that, which would put him somewhere in the Gulf of Aden near Mecca. Meaning in order to get to him, I gotta go all the way around Africa. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna go find him. I have stocked the ships with firearms, and we're going to sell those firearms along the way, pick up a little gold, that way we can keep up a trade route, keep the money flowing in order to buy food and water. Well, not water. Order, distribute. Let's just make sure that our guys are happy with what's happening here. Just give them a couple hundred apiece, keep everything solid as far as the loyalty goes. Let's see, so that's Jose, there's Miguel, give him a couple hundred, and then order, distribute. See, Miguel has already experienced loyalty attrition. Marco, a couple hundred, keeps him happy. Once we get into a fight, guys, I'll give you a lot more. I just want to make sure that you know that I haven't forgotten about you. So, everybody gets just a couple hundred gold. I might be a little on the cheap side right now, but I want to make sure that I've got some gold in hand, in case I need to stock up on anything, moving my way south here. Gonna stop and pass by the mouth of the Mediterranean, check Seville, see if anybody is here that I can hit with some cannon fire. Nothing so far. Nothing here at the mouth, okay. So that means that we are going to tip the ships toward the wild, wild ocean. Get ready for a music change. Alright, head south. Now we will be stopping at an inn here and there as they become available, because we want to check and find out and confirm the coordinates of Ali. The game will move him over time. It's not going to stay in the same place forever. I really enjoy these hunting quests, where you have to go hunt the guy down. They're a darn lot of fun. How is everybody's day going today? Are we playing Uncharted Waters in unison? What other games are you playing? What other games would you like to see played? I'll play almost anything by Koei. Oop, hold on, turning. Boom. Continuing south, and if I map it, info, land, use the speculum. Okay. Shows me an island out there. One trip I could make over time, for the fun of it, is to take the firearms down and get the coral. Now, whoop, what we got here? Look info. Find out. Who is that? Muhammad. Turkish trade ships are a tasty meal of mine. Let's go get them. I'm not gonna let this guy... I'm not gonna pass this up. Is he here? No. Did he move up? Probably. Track him. There he is. Negotiate. Firearms are best sold in Santo Domingo. He's being so nice to me. Being so nice. It's his own fault. I got him. Battle. Boom. Yes. Maybe just a little bit of piracy. I prefer to call it privateering. What do we got here? 30, 60? Sure. Turn to fire. That's a sink. That's one down. If I view it, what ship is this? This Roberto? Marco? There's Jose. Jose needs the battle skill. Battle level 1. Alright, moving. Apparently not moving. Let's wait. Let's hit that one. There we go. 1, 2, down. Turn to fire. That should sink it. That'll get Jose a little battle experience, right? One ship down. 1. And I'll hit him here. 28. I don't think we're going to sink him today. We can hope. Oh, we did get him. Nice shot, Marco. Nice shot. Alright. Jose's battle skill improved. There you go. Sinking ships improves battle skill. Here's our spoils. A little bit of gold. Kind of cheap. You're being kind of cheap with us, Mohammed. Lumber, go ahead and give me the 15. What have you got in reserve? Pimento, of course. Alright. Let's check the food ship. Food ship says 612. Go ahead and load that all up. Let's check our second food ship. No, that's firearms. Okay. Load that food, load that water. Good, good, good. Done. Send the rest to the bottom, boys. Back to business. I'm gonna make sure Ollie comes after me. What's that water look like? 14 days? Okay, no problem. Our boys are traveling very well. Let's do a distribution, now that we made a little money. Miguel, good job. There's 1,000. Distribute to Marco. 1,000. And order, distribute to Roberto. 1,000. Where do you think the best price for gold is? I don't think it's the very first ones you come... Whoop, who's that? Who's that? Take a peek. Alright, he's just a pirate hunter. Not gonna bother with him. Portuguese pirate hunter. I think San George is up there. Not gonna worry about it, I've already discovered it. Nobody here. Keep your eye out. Keep a sharp eye for any ships that you find. They're out here. Looks like the current switched a little bit. We're almost to Cape Town. We should be in range of the vision change on this. Which port is this? Look, inspect, please. Wanda. Let's keep moving. We don't need to stop for water just yet. We can always get free water right at the tip at Cape Town. There we go. Alright, there's the land change. Passed out of the equator. We're now into temperate waters, just approaching Cape Town. Should be one more screen, and we're aligned because we got 4 days of water left, so perfect timing. Not seeing any other ships. We don't have a lot of days to chase them down, but my ships do move pretty quick now. Let's turn the ship toward the coastline. Stay close. Come on, full power. I really need to find that Cape Town right now. What are we at? 1 day? Come on now. Alright, that's where we're gonna run out. Let's go ahead and go ashore, I guess. Stuck up on that water. Yep. Debark. Go ashore. Boom. Yes. This is going to be search. Water. Found a spring. Okay. Load up. 430. 310. 301. Good. Oh, we don't need to stop anymore. Check it. 31 days. Whoop, what do we got here? Look, inspect. Let's see who's below. Emmanuel. Spanish pirate hunters. Not too concerned with that. Alright, we have Cape Town. Let's move the ship north now. As soon as I hit Mozambique or Mombasa, I'm going to pull off and sell the firearms. I'm looking for gold. Whoop, what was that? Hold on. That's Emmanuel again. How did he get ahead of us? That's weird. He's not coming after us. There's no reason for us to have contention with Spain right now. I wonder who he's hunting. Heading straight up. I think I've gone down that river before and not found anything. If you guys have traveled down there and you have found a port, let me know. I'm curious. I haven't been down that river for 20 years. Alright, let's take a look. What port is that? I'll pull off and see what the prices are. I'll see what the prices are. Little sailing experience. Very good, very good. This will also allow us to hit the inn, get a beat on where Ollie is. Okay, first things first. Sell. Firearms are not well priced here. Let me see what the buy is. Cotton and wood. This is not where I was planning on going. I'm not going to do any purchases here. But I am going to check the inn to see if I can get any information on current coordinates of that guy. Who the heck is Siren? Gossip. Miserable Safala. Okay. Let's get out of this dilapidated market. 24 days is good to me. Let's move. Alright, point the ships north. Let's find another market. I may have passed beyond where the firearms are profitably sold. I think maybe I should have stopped at one of the other ports. Let's check this port. Mozambique. Very promising. Mozambique or Mombasa, those are my original targets anyway for selling these firearms. Here we go. What have you got? There's the gold, 520. That's what I wanted. Gold at 520. Very good. Okay. Well, the firearms are 191. So we'll do it like so. Gold at 468. Sure. I think we had a little bit of pimento. Yeah, I don't even want that on my ship. Get out of here. $307. Alright, and then let's do the purchase. $128, okay. Let's see... More firearms? Yep. And then buy. Okay. Gold? Yes. 112, please. Wow. Alright. Sell. Keep doing the switch out. 313, 312, okay. We're gonna go ahead and keep stocking all the gold onto this ship. 128, alright. It's a shame to have to do it in so many increments. Alright, buy for this guy. Gold, yes. 127, keep going. Sell the dragon. Firearms, 175, good. So what Marco has, what is this, 153? How about 152? Stock that ship. Wow, ship's not even at capacity yet. This is cool because we're converting, what is that, 8 times 3? 2,400 crates of firearms into just roughly 800 crates, maybe a little more than 800 crates full of gold. So the value is now condensed into smaller packages. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase here on the dragon, just to make sure it's a big hit. 143. Alright. So what Marco's got. All 302? Nice. Alright, we'll cap this ship right here. Buy 35 here. Whoop, not sell, not sell. We're gonna buy. If I go down to the dragon, I'm gonna go with 57. Just to put it at 200, that gives me 10k left. Cool. Now let's head to the inn. Alright, we're gonna tip. He's bound for Istanbul. Oh gosh, okay. Let's go to Istanbul. Yep. Thought that might have happened. This means that we can cancel where we are, circle back around Cape Town, come back up toward Istanbul, and that's just how we're gonna play this. What do our food and water look like? Nope, not the men. We're gonna transfer supplies. Okay, we're at 330 food here. I see. There's the water. This is the food ship. Go ahead and stock that. Okay. Now we're going to restock food. Ouch, 20 per barrel. I cannot afford too much here. 186? At 37? The dragon? 357? Yeah, okay. Water. Stock this. We'll go 400. That should work. That should balance out pretty closely. 49 days. Yeah, see 785, and that's 357, and it's balanced by the 400 for a difference of 43. So, we got a little bit more water than food, but not a big deal. Doesn't have to be precise rocket calculations there. Just an approximation. Fuzzy math, if you will. I'm sure we'll find a pirate ship along the way. It's actually a benefit that we see he's heading toward Istanbul. And here's a funny question that we'll never know the answer to. Did he get Juan? Ali was after Juan from Portugal. Is he returning to Istanbul because he got him? And he sank him? And now he's just returning home successful? Or did he fail? Did he just give up? Did Juan get away? We'll never know. Now, to complicate that even further, you will see Juan again. Juan has not been defeated permanently. Even if you were to sink Juan, they'll give him more ships and he'll pop up again. So that adds to the difficulty and the mystery of the question, did that battle happen? If you never see Juan again, then yeah, you would think that maybe the battle happened and that he won, but either way, you will see Juan again because they'll respawn him. Alright, proceeding back toward the Mediterranean. And now we know. But missions like this are required because you need to get your guys sailing experience. And this is one of the only ways to do it, is just to sail for days and days. Alright, Cape Town. Let's blow right by. Pass right by Cape Town. Max speed. These ships are performing very well now. Very quickly. Point the ship north. And here's another fun part about it, is you take out these merchant fleets, and they might have 29 crates of pimento. My fleet is carrying like 1,000 crates of gold. You're not going to find that on a computer fleet. You're not going to get 1,000 crates of gold on any computer fleet. They deliberately don't give you anything very valuable. You might pull 100 artwork at best. It's never too much. Let's go get him. That's what the king said. We are now official Portuguese privateers. Head north. Straight north, everybody. Straight north. Do you think that I will beat him to Istanbul, or will he already be there? Just kind of floating around the port. Where are we at? 36 days? Okay. Got plenty of time. Should be coming up right onto St. George. Here we go. Moving. Keep your eye open. There's going to be other fleets out here. This is a prime trade route. Basically, the only way that guys can get around the Cape is to circle in this path. They don't go the other ways. You'll never find the ships going the northern Arctic route. You just don't. You don't find them up there. Alright, moving. You want to check the land? Here we go. Info, land. There's St. George. It's nice to know it's there. Whoop, what do we got? Look, inspect. What have we got here? Turkish trade ships. Gotta take them out. Gotta take them out, boys. 1, 2. Can we get them? Yep. I prefer the term privateer. 60 and 78. Alright, moving. 11, 8. Open fire. 18. Down and back. That's the one ship down. What else you got? A 50, a 51? Open fire on that. Jose won't sink him, but at least his battle skill's gone up. So we will give him credit for that. I don't think my captain will sink him either. Oh, close. 1, 2. Go ahead and throw some cannon onto that. That's 2 ships down. We'll take a couple of shots and do a light skirmish for that. Okay. Now that I've named the ships appropriately, whenever stuff like this happens, you can see who it is, whose ship it is that's getting attacked. That's Jose's ship. Alright, flagship, what are you gonna do? That's me. Alright, let's sink some guys. 1. 1. Nope. Okay. Up and return. And prep to fire. 52. I don't want to lose men over it, so I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to attack. Reposition ship. That will not sink him, but that'll weaken him up pretty good. 16. 1. Down. Should we go for the battle or should we go for the sink? Let's just go for the sink. Let's end it. Marco will finish him off. Good. Victory smiled down. What's the money? $7,400. Okay. That's something. Let's get going on the food and water situation. That's another thing I love about having giant ships. Oop, gold. Alright. Where did I put that water, food and water? We got tons of room here, so just take it here. Doesn't really matter. I also want to see what that reserve item is. More pimento. Should have known. 29 crates of tasty pimento and a lot of lumber. More lumber than you need. Did we take any cannon fire? We did, right? Let's pull off and repair real quick. Debark. Go ashore. There's fine. Let's do a fix. Oh, okay. So you can also transfer here. Food, water, men, supplies. Just leave stuff on the shore if you don't need it. Whoops, here we go. Sail. Yes. I guess we didn't take any cannon fire. Huh. Just a little bit of man-to-man. That's fine. Heading straight up. I would like to fill out the ranks a little bit, but I'll wait till we get closer. Maybe I'll do that in Seville or Valencia. Seville would be a fine place to do it. Straight up, kids. When in doubt, have the majority of your men on your flagship. Because those ships, they will target your main flagship. And you have to be prepared to take a little extra cannon fire, a little extra sword to sword on your flagship. As opposed to one of your other ships. There's the coastline. Okay. Heading straight up, guys. Wow, I'm surprised with just a current of 2 that we're able to make that move. Right against the wind. Alright, back to the temperate waters. Let's stop in Seville and fill that manpower. Right about here. Whoops. Moved 2 spaces farther north than I wanted to. There we go. Stopping in Seville. No, I'm good with the inn. I know where I'm targeting. I'll talk anyway. Let's crew, recruit, and let's fill up those bunks now. Where are we at? Jose to 100. Dragon to 95. You know what, that's fine. Where are we at? 90? 98? I mean... 90? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Am I just splitting hairs? 95? 95 and 94? That's fine. Okay, let's tip the... Whoops. Let's tip the lady. Make sure that he's still going toward Istanbul. Yep, north 45, east 20. Alright. We will continue in that direction. Beforehand, I'm going to stop here and sell that pimento. What ship was it on? This one? Yep. Gold for 500? Are you kidding me? That's what I paid for it. That's weird. Where do I sell gold for a profit? Kind of interested in this. I'm finding. Let me look. What's the restock here? Restock food? Ah. Standard price for gold is 1,000, but this market is destroyed. That's why. Probably still destroyed from when I hit it last. I'm gonna fill this ship with. Oh gosh, maybe not that full. 9876. 500. Nah, just go ahead. Go ahead and buy it all. Water. Go ahead and load the water. Alright. And sail. 61 days. There's plenty of time to find Ali at Istanbul. Or one of his cohorts. There's traders out there, there's pirates, there's Turkish warships, you know, Turkish privateers. They're looking for me now, I'm sure. For all the damage I've done to the Turkish merchant trade. Okay, heading south. Alright, 1, 2, boom, buckle my shoe. Straight through. Whoop, what we got? Look, inspect. There's 2 fleets here. Well, I need to talk to him. Who's number 2? Okay, let me ask these guys where to sell gold. They'll know. Please don't say Valencia. Alexandria. Okay. I could sell a little bit in Alexandria. If they'll let me off the ship. We'll try. Give it a shot. Everybody keep your eye open. Ali could be anywhere between here and Istanbul. Traveling. Keep your eye open. That's Tunis. That's Mallorca. That's the way up to Venice. Let's go see. Let's go see what we've got down here. That's Alexandria. Okay, we are going to save the game here. Because I expect to encounter gruff officers at the port who will not let me in. Okay, port looks a bit rough. Sell. What do we have here? Nothing? Okay. Sell here? Whoa! Wow, that's nice. That's real nice. Alright, so let's see what's here. What's in the item shop? I haven't been to Alexandria for a long time. What you guys got? Nothing? Nothing good? Telescope and sextant, sure, but I've already bought those. Let me view the port. How's things going here? Oh, Spain. Good. That's very good. That's why they let me in. What can you buy here? Nothing I'm interested in purchasing. And now I got 59k. When I sink Ali, I don't have anywhere to put that cash. You know? I don't care. Let's go. What's the food cost here? 23? Yeah, that's pricey. It's pricey, boys. I'll buy a little bit. Gotta be fair. I'll buy a little bit. 6k? Okay. That puts us at 52. Give me some more food. Alright, that frees up a little space. Got a lot of food on these ships. It's because we're looking. We're looking for Ali. That's why. Once we get out there, I'll distribute a little bit. We gotta free up some pocket space so that when we sink Ali, we take all of his gold. And the example is, let's just say that I have 58,000 in my hand, in my pocket purse. I sink a fleet, the most they're going to give me is 2k. That makes sense? Alright, there's the Spanish. Okay. I'm going to talk to him. He's probably going to say Alexandria still. Yep. And that's fine. Now that I know that the great rate for gold is 1250 in Alexandria, if I can get 1,000 back in Lisbon, but be able to deposit right in my bank, that's a good place to be. Okay, order, distribute. Jose, here's 1,000. Distribute. Miguel, 1,000. Marco, here's 1,000. Whenever I have to distribute guys who are getting, like, losing loyalty like that, it makes me feel like a pirate captain. It's like, oh yeah, I get twice my share and the rest goes to the crew. Like, here's your thousands. Your thousands and thousands, right? Info, mates, yourself. What am I at? 10k fame, gold 45. Cool. Means I can get up to 15k, 14 some change off this guy when I sink him. When I sink him. Let me go ahead and give a little bit more. He should be right around here. That's what they said. That's what they said. Unless he's off to somewhere else. I'll take a trip around, then I'll go back to Alexandria. Since it's allied with Spain, I know I can get in, and that's a good thing. I, of course, can't get into that port. Not after what I've done. The gruff officers will keep me away. No, I'm checking, and I'm finding nothing. He's not here yet. Whoa, who's that? It's Salabeam! Of course! Alright. Well, let's move toward, and then we'll order distribute again. Marco, take another bow. And I'm just gonna keep sinking these guys. As soon as we get daylight, he's gone. Battle. Hand over your goods and I'll spare your life. Alright, Salabeam, what do you got? Got a few junky ships here, my man. A few junky ships. Open fire. 28, gotcha. Perfect fire. Perfect shot right here. That might be a sink. No, I don't think his battle skill is that high. Close. Alright, where are we at? 50? I can probably sink that flagship right now. But I'm going for the XP. So... Can I target him? Yes, I can. That's some big damage. Big damage. Is he at 28? I don't want to sink him yet. Do not want to sink him. Hey, it is what it is. If Marco sinks him, it's my fault. He's just that good. Sorry. Sorry. Maybe you should have had tougher ships. Alright. 9k and a gold bracelet, which gold bracelets are very pricey, so I'm happy with that. Let's see what we got here. Food time. Boom. 800. What about this ship? This ship has some stuff on it. This has more pimento. Thanks. And then load that food. Load it up. 1, 2. Okay. And what's on this ship? Gold. Okay. Food. Water, please. This is where we'll put the lumber, even though I've taken no damage. Fill with water. Done. Alright, Salabeam. Why don't you go tell the Sultan that we are looking for Ali. I'm expecting to see him here. You're not getting through. You're not getting through, Ali. We've got Istanbul blocked off. Whoa, who's that? Where the heck did he come from? Turkish warships, that's him! We found him, guys. Let's go. We found him. It's about to get real. King said you gotta go. Wasn't me, it was the king. King said. Look at all these ships. Goodness, trade ships? Warships? Yep. Okay, wind and current. Reposition the ships. Come on! And then save? Yes? No. Battle. Boom. Yes. Now I see to your death. Your devilry ends here, you rat. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, 70. Alright, moving. Open fire. 52 is a nice place to be. That ship is in the way at 60. Can I go one? Probably not any farther than that. Okay. Let's hit this one. 44, not bad. Travel out. I'm not going to give up on that. I don't think Marco will sink him, but he'll hit him real hard. 14, very nice. First strike is nice. Very nice to have the initiative here. Alright, keep it going. They did not attack me hand to hand. That was nice. Let's go ahead and just bring him down. I want to finish this. Where are we at? 52? Okay. Hit him again. I will take it under advisement. Hit it again. One down. Fire. It's Robert. He should be able to get him. Sunk. Yep. Alright, their captain is down. Things should be quieter in this part of the sea. I like it. Ivory box, a little bit of gold. Good stuff. Alright, let's see what we got on the transfer docket. Load the food. This is the gold ship, right? Nope, okay. Food. Dump the water. Load the food. Food has value. Water is free. What you got, Robert? Space for water? Cool. And lumber. And water. Well, since we're here, we'll go get Shamir also. Shavir. A Carrick, a Berg. Yeah, this is the kind of fleet that you want to battle when you're first starting. I'll get a little XP on it for Jose. Here's the secret, though. I won't spare his life. There's no scenario where I would spare his life. I want the battle experience. I want to fight this guy. $26. Wow. Where's Jose? Where's Roberto? There's Jose. Battle level 5. Okay, he's doing good. Wow, Mark was battle level 14. That's better than mine. Alright, moving. 1. Oh, nuts. That was the wrong choice. Hit him here. 28. Wow, 18. I'm surprised he's going to hand with me. Normally he would just look to escape. That's quite a bravery you've got there. Good courage level. The other two did not. So down, up, fire. I guess this one. So I can free up my ship to do more damage. Robert should sink that. Oh. Bad positioning. Okay. That's fine. I'll sink it. Sometimes when you eyeball it, the angle just doesn't look right and you end up not setting your ship up properly. Every once in a while. Okay, back to the old pull all the food and water onto your ship game. Food, lumber, more pimento. Really? I thought I had pimento on one of these ships already. Was it the dragon? Yeah. And then just water for the rest, yeah. Load it up. Alright, we're done. Let's go back and talk to the king, guys. That is an excellent conclusion to this stream. Did we even take any damage? Got a lot of lumber on board. I wish you could sell lumber, but you can't. There's no way to profit off of that lumber. Here's the funny part. This is the punchline. As soon as I conclude things with the king, and I try to sail out, just a couple days later the king's gonna want to talk to me again, because I've already advanced beyond the threshold of fame needed to acquire the next rank. At least I believe I have. Find out. When you're sinking fleets left and right, your fame goes up a lot faster than you would expect. Are my ships beat up? Debark, go shore. Why are we moving so slowly? Fix? No, I mean, not particularly beat up. A couple lumber here and there to get them fixed. But nothing that should hold me back. Keep moving. It's just a light touch. Just a light touch with the cannon. Whoa, what's that? Pedro, he's a good guy. Alright, let's talk to him. Guatemala skilled men, Guatemala, Genoa, Seville. Americus is in Mallorca, I'm pretty sure of it. Genoa is Conrad. Bordeaux, that could be Diaz. Guatemala or Bordeaux is Diaz. Vicente would be Venice. Alexandria, I'm not sure. Alfonso is probably the Seville. I'm just thinking of the years and years back of all the places that I found these guys or typically seen them. They tend to trend in the same places. Betadeno and Fernando are also out there somewhere. But when you haven't picked them up, then they're still available somewhere. Most games I go ahead and pick up the mates and I just keep them on roster. But this game I decided not to carry these guys. Just didn't want multiple guys on my roster, cluttering up the place. Marco and Jose are just too easy to pick up too early, and you invest in them. Get them on your ships, you start building their skills, and next thing you know, they're great. Who's this? Trade ships. He's probably going to tell me that gold is still best sold in Alexandria. And Pimento apparently also. Okay. Let's just go back and talk to the king again, everybody. 1, 2, boom, straight up. One, two, turn. Alright, port call. Little sailing XP, nice. Can't go wrong with little sailing XP. Let's go talk to the king. Got him. Bestow this man with a new title. Thanks for the reward. Savings. Deposit. 60k. Goodness. Secret call. Professor's good. Alright. Now what? Now we go and try and sell the gold. Where is it? Ooh, 560. Gross. I bought it for 500. I'm not going to sell it for that price. You can have the pimento. But I'm not upping my gold for that price, guys. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to clean this up. Let's go down here. Transfer. Supplies. Let's see. Take the food off of there. Put it here. It's fine. This is the gold ship, right? Yep, okay. This is also a gold ship, I see. How about we take the gold off of here? Just for a moment. Yep. And we'll take the water off too. What's happening here? That's what I thought. Another food ship. So I kind of want to get everything a little consolidated. That's the food ship, 564. I suppose it doesn't even really matter what ship it's on, but I'm being a little meticulous about it. There we go. That's a food ship. And it also will have water, I'm sure. Here is where I wanted to put the extra reserve gold. Just wanted to make sure I didn't lose it in the shuffle. Get the water on there. Yep. Alright, restock. We obviously have a ton of food, but we don't have a ton of water. So go ahead and load that water. Load it all up. Just fill the rest of the fleet full of water. And I also want to restock the manpower because I know that we had a little hand-to-hand combat in those last couple of skirmishes. No mates here, that's fine. I do want to recruit. Go ahead and fill those ranks. Yeah, Jose's ship was really beat. The Dragon will go 100, Marco will go 96. Gosh, we're really close here. How much do you think that is? 5, 10, 15 men? Crew, recruit. 250 should do. There it is, exactly 15. Alright, 100, and 100, and 100. Done. Alright, let's tip. Let's gossip, just see if there's any news. Yeah, Alexandria will pay you a fine price. Indeed they will. Indeed they will. In fact, I'll probably sail back there just to dump the gold there. Istanbul. Well, they're not going to let me into Istanbul. Hate to tell you. A little jump to Alexandria and back would be perfect amount of time for the king to decide that he wants to see me again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but that will be on the next one. That's going to be part 8. So here we go, guys. We're going to save it here. Save game, yes. Alright. Saving our spot. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. Let me know what other games you want to see, and I'll see you again for part 8 on the Uncharted Waters playthrough. Take care.